Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. Last time I worked on getting the first motherboard created for my Neotech machines, and then I spent some time off camera, like I promised, setting up the building, rearranging stuff, moving my Neotech stuff up to the second floor as opposed to the first floor, and I also did some tidying up and stuff, and I'll show you what I've done in my inventory here. I have dealt with making more filled motherboards. I've done enough for all the future machines that I will need, and I have hooked in the other machines as well, the ones that I've made for them. So I have enough for all the machines. I think it was 5 more I needed to create or something. So that was that thing. And otherwise, I also let me get out of my inventory here. My saw bench is in here because I redid this right here, and I also redid this. So let me go out here and show you what I've done up here, real quick. I made a slanted roof. It actually is wood on the top. You can actually see if I jump. It is actually wood slope roof up there. It's a slope roof, which is great and awesome. It's got like architectural cornices on the side. I have a rounded top roof. I'm going to get up there right now and show you what I've done up there. But you can see that my industrial craft machines are down here, the two of that is. I also lost 2 of my glass fiber cables because when I wrenched them, it became an error block, and I just had to destroy it, which is a thing. So I lost 2 of them. So that's one thing. I also went ahead and closed up the basement, supposedly basement, that I never finished because I haven't done anything with it, so I just closed it up. But yeah, here's my new Neotech facility. I put all my furnaces in a tower together, and there's my thermal binder, which I've been using. And I run the power cords all over in the room, and my my solar panels are all on the roof like I originally planned to do, which is ironic. It actually turned out to be how I originally planned it in the end after all. But anyway, this is now my Neotech room, and it looks rather neat now to have machines in this room. I'm gonna get up here and show you how the roof is. It's like the roof is actually just hollow right now, because eventually I'll have a whole lot of these things. I'm planning to fill the entire roof with these solar panels, and I just have these rounded corners. I was going to do the same thing with this roof, but I'm work on that building portion later, because right now I'm going to actually get to the point. So I actually have one place right here as well for another one for the moment. But right now, let's go back downstairs for a moment here in this section. This one has 100. This one has 100. This one has 100. And this one has 100. All of these are now officially set up to have 100. I think you can also put motherboards in here, which I could have capacities in these as well, which would be great for holding capacity. I also have some charcoal in my inventory. I'm going to split it off into 5. Let's split this right here off into 5 little blobs. Okay, and let's fill these things back up. I got some more charcoal cooking, in fact. But right now, I have in my inventory some iron, and I have some charcoal. Now, I said something about working on upgrading power. The sun's fixing to set. I'm going to have to wait for night to fall so I can sleep, because I was going to work on power upgrading, but I was like, well, it was so easy to make the motherboards with the upgrades in it, that I think it will be okay to try to do it. But I'm gonna wait for night to settle so I can actually sleep, so my solar panels will work, because that's one thing I do think I need is my solar panels to work. I also had these little things up in my door to give my building definition. They were originally supposed to go on the edge of the roof, but they didn't look right, so I got rid of them. Can I sleep now? No, I can only sleep at night. The moon is rising right now. Waiting. I keep harvesting my my shards as well, my stringy shards, because I still want to upgrade before I actually build my jetpack, or before I build the machine, the steel armor. I want to finish upgrading this thing. It don't have too much longer to upgrade. I just need to build more balloons and edge it off and stuff, and then I can park it. Only thing is, Archimedes ships are laggy as crap. So that's one thing I'm kind of like iffy on it. but I do want to finish it. I do want it to look like an airship, not like a little dinghy like I had before. So right now I'm working on getting the stringy seeds so I can have the strings, so I can do that. But first, let's get upstairs now that it's day. And let's try melting some carbon. We'll do 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 5 right now. And I know it's going to be slow as crap. It shouldn't be that slow with all upgrades. These are fully upgraded and everything. And they're being slow. It doesn't look like it's draining too poorly. Oh, they are draining. Look at it. It's already fully drained one of these. And that's not even for one of them. It's 32 plus. So it's going to take almost a full bar upgrade to do one. That's going to be a thing. I have it configured. Let me... How do you pump it out? Maybe it has to have 1,000 in it directly? High. Low. Disabled. Green. Okay. I'll just do one at a time and it should be fine. It's not the machine that I think is the problem. It's the pipe. Or maybe it just doesn't work. Because if I look, I have it here. See, I don't know why it's not working. It's so weird. I want it to go in the blue. These. Maybe it has to have a full bucket before it pumps out. So let's get one more. And let's see if it pumps out. Or maybe I don't need the pipes at all. Oh, those are items. No wonder it's not working. I picked up the wrong pipes. Well, that makes sense. I was so confused. I'm like, why isn't it working? It's because I picked up the wrong pipe. That makes perfect sense now. I had the wrong pipe in my hand. Durr. You gotta have fluid pipes for liquids. Alright. Now, let's go up here and hook up this thing. I'm used to my Neotex being down here. I was like, why is it not working? Might have the right pipe activated. Might be right. Nothing. Okay. Alright, and now you need to be extract on that side. Okay. So now I have carbon in here. So now I can put iron in here. And it will also pump it in here. And I could finally, for the first time in this game, make steel. Which would be great. That'd be awesome. And I also want to, I'm curious, I don't want to leave this chunk because that's one thing about these machines. They don't work when I go to my house. I guess because my chunk lines or something are off. Do I not have where I can load chunk lines in this thing? That's gonna look. But yeah, it's... I think they're marked on the map or something here. Yeah, because if I go to my house, this is like its own contained chunk. If I go to my house, it's like a different chunk. So I need to make a chunk loader for this particular thing. Oh, it's making it right now. It's making steel for the first time in the game. I can make my first steel. It's gonna be great. We're watching steel being made right now. Live. Watching steel being made. I need how many ingots? I forgot I counted last time because they need batteries too. But I also want to make me a tinker's pick as well, so with it. I now have 1 ingot's worth. Oh, see, the power is starting to drain. They are running at like full capacity. That's why I stopped this. So now I have enough for 1 ingot's worth of steel. That's absolutely lovely. And it's still got some power in it. Let's go ahead and pick another couple of crucibles of... This one's not getting the power from it though. This thing's getting the power first, and then this one's getting power. So as long as I do 1 ingot at a time, it should be fine. So 2 ingots worth. It's just going to take a very long time. But now that I know that I can do it, we're great. I want to make the solidifier though. I know I can take this right here. And you can run it into a machine called solidifier. Which is right here. And I'm pretty sure that turns it into ingots. Which isn't that much. It's getting snowballs is the problem. I don't have snow. I don't even know where. I don't know if I've ever crossed the snow biome. I can't see. I don't know if I've ever crossed the snow biome. Have I crossed snow biomes? Or a mountain peak that has snow? No, I'm like in the desert area. So that's the problem. I don't have snow. So I really can't make the solidifier. I can run it into a tank, as I said. I can run it into a tank and use my tinker method until I can make the solidifier. So that is, I'd also save power as well. So I can get down the stairs. So I have 432. Is that 4? I have 4 ingots. Okay. Let's put a couple more. I have to give it a second to let it build up and stuff, so that's great. I do love the fact that I can do this now. I can actually use that still right there to make my pickaxe. But to get the armor, Neo armor, let's tap it. Neo armor. I need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23. It's just -1 because of the battery. Why they keep showing the different... I guess it doesn't matter which battery it is. I guess the battery depends on how much power you have. I guess it doesn't really matter. Guess you just have to have its crafting recipe. I mean, it's different. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. But we're going to try making these electric leggings. And all this electric armor. But also there's like an electric pick as well. I noticed they have a pickaxe. So it's like, do I want to try the electric pickaxe? Because it's got things I can add to it, like silk touch and stuff. Sharpness, silk touch, fortune, shovel, mining speed, smite, lighting, area of effect, looting, So that's what I'm like about night vision for my thing. Sprinting, glide, jetpack, protection, beta rod. See, some of these things are made for mining. See, like, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do electric stuff, or do I want to go into the non-electric stuff? That's just how I decide I want to do it. I like tinkers because, one, I don't have to use power to charge the things. And I don't have to make so many empty motherboards, which just takes a lot of stuff. So I think that's a lot of iron. I think I'm going to have to go with what I plan to do and with the armor, with the electric armor, but I'm going to stick with Tinker's. I'm going to stick with Tinker's tools. I'm going to make the sword. That might be a thing I do. I've been using a diamond sword instead of Tinker swords, so I might make the sword, because that'd be really cool to do the sword. Just to have something different, just to do something different. But I like my Tinker's pickaxes. I like being able to, like, max fortune, max speed, and all that good stuff. But anyway, I do know that between this episode and between off camera afterwards, I need to go down to the mine and I need to mine a whole lot of stuff. But it's really nice to know that now I have it where I can make steel. But I have only 46 ingots worth of iron. That's seriously all the iron I have. That's how much iron I've used in this entire gameplay since I've gathered and stuff. So I need to get a lot of iron. It's going to take probably a good bit of time. I now have, I don't feel like mathing, but we're going to take some and we're just going to, like, split off some lovely. I'm going to toss them in here. But actually what I'm going to do is, I know this has been a shorter episode. Consider some ends up being like 30 minutes. I'm actually going to particularly leave. You can see my wood roof there. I'm going to leave this particular episode here for now. And I'm going to go onto a mining expedition. Because I need loads and loads of iron. I need loads and loads of iron, because I need to make enough for all my ingots and stuff for my steel. I also need to start burning a whole lot of coal or charcoal for. I need to get trees to get charcoal, so I can make the carbon. So that's the thing. Yeah. So yeah, mainly I need a lot of stuff. So I need to go mining. That's the thing I gotta do. But, so yeah, as instead of boring you with me going in the mine and just standing behind the caterpillar and letting it go, which is what I normally do, I'm going to just do that off camera. And I will see you all next time. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye!